Team League. And this is actually week 1 of the 4th season. I don't know if I mentioned that before. We have a TvT between something Vinoses. I don't know. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. And eXeValcristo as the Red Terran. TvT is used to be one of the matchups that I dislike the most, but it's something I'm growing to like more and more. We see both players opting to do that wall-in, which can be really useful against a few of the really early all-ins that Terran can do against each other. We see Valcristo opting to scout with his SCV after he placed down the supply depot. We see Valcristo with a slightly earlier barracks, just slightly, and it's going to be interesting to see if any of the players go for gas. I feel like this is a gas map. It's really short. Unfortunately, Reaper Expand is not very good on this map. But we do see gas, and Valcristo being annoying with his SCV. Valcristo is actually not opening up with the gas, and this looks like a 1 Rax expand to me without gas. You can actually skip this supply depot to get the orbital or the command center slightly earlier. Doesn't really matter. It's a personal preference thing. We do see Vinoses forgetting his orbital. And we see him building a tech lab and another barracks. And when doing a build like this, Valcristo should probably follow it up with 2 more barracks, because you really need to get that marine count up when you're doing a build like this. And he actually does put down 2 more racks. By the way, I have no idea what league these players are. I'm still forgetting his orbital. That's kind of a mistake. There we go. We do see actually Reapers. If you do something like a Reaper timing push or something like that, I guess Reapers can be really good. But generally on this map, I don't feel like Reapers are that strong. There are 2 ways or 2 options when you want to get into the main base or the natural. Either you go here by the ramp, which is usually going to be guarded, and if not, you're going to go here. It's really easy to just deny this with like a few units, and deny this way as well. And then your Reaper is not going to get the scouting done at all, which he desperately wants to do. The Reaper is a really good scouting unit. I really like to do Reaper expands, especially versus Protoss on some maps. We do see both players opting to go that factory, but Valcristo has his expansion up, and I feel like if Vinoses doesn't try to equalize that too soon, then it's going to be a problem for him. He does have a Reaper down here, and it looks like he wants to get a Reaper in the base. He goes over here, and the Reaper is moving in. halfway to the NATL from there to here. The Marines are kind of out of position to take this Reaper out. And it might get a few kills. There he goes, 1 kill, 2 kills. Almost 3. And he brought down those SCVs a bit. And safely got out with the Reaper. And we do see Reaper speed. That's a really interesting thing. Don't really see that much, but it's... If he goes Marine heavy, like he is right now, then Reapers can be really good. Maybe if he does a double prong harass here, but there are already Marines waiting on the ledge there. Reapers are really good to Marines. 3 kills on that Reaper. And it's gonna get a scout of the whole base, and we should see the factory actually building tanks right now. He does have a nice amount of Reapers, but siege mode is almost complete, and I think that Valcristo will be completely safe from the Reaper aggression, I should say. Both players are nicely saturated in the main base, and Valcristo has a nice saturation here as well, and actually is far ahead in supply. 25 supply ahead. Unfortunately for him, that's actually 10 of that is in workers. So he doesn't, the army difference isn't that big. And here we have a nice Reaper harass. He's gonna kill a lot of workers and then just bail. Can't go that way because it's blocked, but it's gonna get out of the base anyway. Reducing that worker count, and it's pretty much, he's slightly behind, but it's not that much actually. But not producing any tanks, and is actually supply blocked at the moment. Building a turret in his main base. He did scout the Banshee, apparently. I guess he scanned and saw that. Vinoses is actually double expanding, which I really like in his position, because he is slightly behind in supply as well. So double expansion is risky, but it's, his harass did pay off a bit. He did kill 10 workers. Adding on a few in the missile turrets, and it's gonna deny this single Banshee completely. It does have cloak, but not gonna matter. It's just not gonna be able to do anything. Might take down these engineering bays, double engineering bay, but unfortunately hasn't been used. We do see Vinoses taking the upgrade lead, and again going Reaper heavy against a Marine heavy guy and getting ahead in upgrades is really nice. It does repair that, but I don't know if Marines can kill that. Ah, there we go with the Reaper harass again. Did force a stim and almost killed the tank. That stim is really nice, considering the amount of medevacs he actually has. You're gonna get really low on energy. Don't really see any medevacs from Vinoses either. But he's kinda low on gas. He has been really good at spending his gas, and there he does take 2 additional gas. He needs an orbital, and he kinda needs to produce some, maybe take his third and produce some more workers as well. Another thing, I haven't actually paid attention that much to the muling habits of these two players, but it looks like they are both muling in the main base. I prefer to mule in the NATL to keep the main for as long as possible from mining out. And we see a really huge push from Valcristo here. And if you can get those tanks into a nice position, I don't think Vinoses can actually hold that. He's building a lot of barracks and another command center and even another engineering bit. He is keeping up with the upgrades, so he does have an upgrade advantage, but being almost 60 supply behind, I don't think there's actually any chance of him holding this. He have choked his ramp as well, so he's gonna have to engage in his own choke. Yeah, and his opponent has medevacs as well. It's getting really dire for Vinoses, and I don't think he can hold on. Actually 5 tanks, it's just gonna obliterate Vinoses' army if he goes out that far. Opting to focus fire the command center right now. And Banshees actually doing a really good job. Does scan them. Almost takes one out. Does he have any more scans left? He does not have many more scans left. So if he actually goes in with the cloak again, he might be able to pick up more units. Which is kind of his only hope right now, all the reinforcements being rallied all over the map. Would like to see a few medevacs as well. And yeah, now the siege tanks are gonna get a really nice siege here. Maybe. I guess not. They could get a really nice siege here. Yeah, I think this is it for Vinoses. There's the GG. I think Vinoses had a really good idea of what he wanted to do with the Reapers. I do feel like that build would have been a lot stronger on another map, actually. And we did see Valcristo using his engineering base a bit more in the later, and I think that he went just standard marine tank and he performed reasonably well. I do feel like he should have maybe tried dropping a bit more. Didn't see any drops. I always like drops. Vinoses was on top of the harass this game. Reapers and even Banshees, but unfortunately for him, the Banshees got denied by the turrets. I would say that Vinoses did put himself with the harass in a reasonably well position, and if he spent the resources he had in the bank, I think he might be able to might have been able to salvage this game and maybe buy some time from this huge push from Valcristo. That's honestly, I think Valcristo had a really good idea, and the only flaw I can really think of right now is the macro.